The Mighty Kong. God damn it, the Mighty Kong. Because what the cinematic world truly needed was an animated King Kong musical for kids. You know, I was ready to move on to Peter Jackson's 2005 King Kong. I was all excited, and then I remembered, wait, I'm missing something, I think. Oh, God. Thrust upon the faces of man from the asses of Warner like a thick turd in 1998, The Mighty Kong begins with actual somewhat dark tone that, I mean, if it had held out throughout the movie, may have actually made this thing entertaining. However, I love how they animated a few of the girls to have like real creepy eyes just so they could differentiate between them since they would all look identical to each other otherwise. I mean, is it cheap animation or does like Carl Denham just have a thing for twins? I don't know. I'm not really going to spend a whole lot of time going over the plot beats in this thing because they're the same as the 1933 King Kong. It's all the same shit. Creepy looking Carl Denham, this time played by Dudley Moore, which gives him a British accent that makes him sound like an evil prick, is trying to find an actress for his next big movie.
How's about a picture, Mr. Denham, huh?
I'll never say no to a camera.
Hey, Mr. CB, look, give us a lowdown here. Give me the scoop. Any truth to the rumor that you're off on a secret safari, huh?
And secret is the key word. There's a story out there somewhere where nobody has gone before. A story that begs to be a major motion picture.
He finds Ann Darrow, played by the Little Mermaid's Jodie Benson.
Put that back, you little thief.
Roscoe, at last our search is over.
And through the power of one of the worst songs I've ever heard in a musical ever, convinces her to come aboard with him to, fuck it, let's just call it Skull Island. I don't remember if they actually called it that in the movie because my brain cells were too busy hanging themselves one by one, so I really don't care.
Oh, what a luscious life you'll lead in Lotus Land. In Hollywood. Living it up in the movie colony. Beverly Hills. Once you are a movie star, your life is really lush. Lush. When you're rolling in the money, even rainy days are suddenly telling your beauty secrets to the magazine. And the radio. Your face upon a million silver screens. And billboards.
Aboard the ship, we meet, of course, Jack Driscoll. He's terrifying. I don't know, something about his face just, it makes my balls itch. And a little shit named Ricky with a monkey, who I would absolutely love to just backhand off the ship, watch the water turn red as he gets mulched up in the propeller. The moment this kid showed up and opened his stupid face, all I could think of was this guy.
Danny, do you have something else to do?
I just like to watch you guys.
Kudos to making the water white. That doesn't look like spunk at all. Oh, and don't worry. If you thought the first song made you want to die, just you wait till this one.
The dolly of a polly olly
Gosh, oh golly, they all go off the trolley because they love my Polly Ollie smile. The palm trees sway, the bongos play beneath the Polly Ollie sky.
I mean, to her credit, it's Jodie Benson. She was Ariel. She can sing. But the person responsible for every other aspect of the song, I don't know. I hope he stubs his toe on every door frame he walks past for the rest of his life. And like, as if the movie wasn't already pointless enough, just being a shittier version of a much better movie that already exists, The Mighty Kong is just, it's so fucking cheap, man. Like, the amount of errors and screw-ups in this thing is just insane. Mouths don't match the voice.
How about it, Anne? Are you game?
Well, I don't know.
A shot where the film reels disappear into the empty void of this dude's spinal column. Rocks coming out of the mountain instead of above it. Kong using Anne like a ventriloquist dummy because she somehow screams without even opening her mouth. A wonky-ass scene where Jack jumps down in front of a Triceratops and then they just clearly reverse it to make him jump back. This shit.
Okay now, crew. Let's keep together. No stragglers.
And Kong, he doesn't even show up until 40 minutes in the movie, which is fine in the original because it's supposed to be a slow build-up. But this movie is only 70 minutes long, and if your goal is to keep the attention of stupid little kids, but you can't even keep me entertained long enough that it took me 4 days to get through this fucking thing, then you seriously screwed the pooch, guys. There's like a point where they redo the waterfall scene from the 1976 King Kong, which I found kind of weird because this scene is like oddly sexual. Anne is barely clothed, her dress is torn and about to show the goods. Them goddamn dump truck thighs, baby! But, I mean, this is a kid's movie, so why? Kong's captured again, but rather than Carl just being a prick about it this time, a volcano is about to blow up the island, so they decide that bringing him to New York is the best course of action. Because, you know, You gotta keep it kid-friendly, I guess. Wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Did the people who made Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom see this and take inspiration from it? Mother of God. And then I quickly realized something once we get to the New York rampage sequence. A, the movie gets immensely more entertaining, and B, for some reason the animation quality seems to spike during this entire sequence and it looks a lot better, and it really confused me. Apparently 2 different animation studios worked on this thing, Hanshin Corporation and Jade Animation, and I can only imagine that's why the sudden jump in quality. As for who did what portion of the movie, I haven't got a clue. Whoever did the first half really sucks at their job though. Just like the original, Kong climbs to the top of the Empire State Building with Anne for a final confrontation with biplanes and blimps for some reason, but how are they going to handle this? In every Kong movie, they gun the poor bastard down and kill him. There's no way they're going to do something stupid, right? There's no way they would try to capture Kong with a comedically cartoony net, drop him from 1,454 feet in the sky, smash his head off the side of the building like that one dude in Titanic that bounces off the propeller, and then have him plummet face first into the concrete below, only to have him wake up a moment later looking mildly annoyed, right? There's no way they'd do that. Truly haven't got the faintest clue why Mighty Kong needed to exist. It really is one of the worst animated movies I've ever seen, and that's really saying something, because I've seen some shit in my time. And you know what's really depressing? Is that this was Dudley Moore's final film role. That's just tragic, man. Now that being said, if Mighty Kong didn't scratch that itch for some of you weirdos with a singing monkey fetish, need I remind you that the Donkey Kong musical was a thing? Is it stupid? Yes. Is it nightmare fuel? Yes. Is it catchy as all fuck and way better than Mighty Kong? Yes! So go watch it.
Oh, once a fearsome pirate ruled the 7 seas. He was your great-great-great-grandpappy Prince Kirby. He told me tall tales of his ill-begotten gains, but the greatest treasure of them all still haunts me to this day. I'll make you swap the deck and then I'll throw you in the brig. I swear I'll make you walk a plank to right the wrong you did. The day you mess with scurvy, how you wish you'll never mourn. When the coconut is mine, then you'll feel his pirate sword. He hid it in an idol where it stayed for many years, but the eye of Inka-Dinka-Doo did shed the crystal tear. It lay upon the